If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe to the channel for more daily content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description, use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new day of content. This could be the greatest day of content, or at least it's probably the biggest dump of content we've seen for FIFA 21. We have a brand new team in packs as well as an objective player. We also have an SBC player, we'll talk about that in a second. And on top of all of that, we've got icon swaps. So this is the team. They look to have done a position change promo, which I'm all for because I love position changes. Being able to work certain players into your team, etc., chemistry-wise, is amazing. So, for example, the objective player is Balassi, normally a left-sided player, I think. Now a cam with skills as well, which is really nice. I think he's got 5-star skills. But either way, really nice. I'm a Liverpool fan and I still like it. I'm going to get it done. We'll have a very brief look at what the requirements are. It's all managerial masterpiece. And then, of course, the main team itself. Mane being the sort of spearhead of the team as a striker. Not a massive position change, but big enough. Casemiro centre-back looks decent. Verratti left mid is very interesting. I would be interested to see his weak foot and skill moves, actually. I'm not quite sure what they are. Bernardo Silva from a right side to central, which links to Ronaldo, various other players. One I don't understand, really, though, is Lautaro Martinez. He had an inform like 2 days ago. Literally was in packs 2 days ago as an inform. And now they've gone, hey, have another card. It's the same rating, but they have obviously changed the stats to suit a winger a little bit more, which is decent. I just don't understand why they couldn't pick someone completely different who wasn't in packs as a special item 2 days ago. Hazard is very good as a striker as well. Sort of like a mid-range. You know, he's not sort of that upper, oh, he's going to replace my main striker, but he could be in sort of lower rated squads, or maybe your team isn't as highly developed as people who live on the game. He could be a very good option for you. I quite like him. Torreira at left back looks decent, very well rounded. Nani is going to be one of those really fun cards you could probably squeeze into a managerial masterpiece team. There is, of course, icon swaps that involve the MLS. We'll talk about that. Rodriguez now a CDM. I don't know, where is he coming from? Is he a left back normally? It's a good little position change. I remember using Rodriguez at CDM actually 1 year, and he was a left back, and he actually worked really well there. Sane from a centre back to a CDM, and Golovin as a right back. Golovin as a right back is a very strange position change. However, it works because he's pacey and he's reasonably well rounded. I like that a lot. The other card to speak of is Marquinhos. He's available there as an SBC. I think it's an 86 rated team from a centre-back to a CDM, which is interesting because you get that hyperlink to Neymar. You also get a link into Verratti if you need it, and Mbappe as well. So not bad at all, really, that initial sort of freeze squad with Marquinhos and the team itself. Now, with regards to icons, they have drastically reduced the number of individual icons that you can claim down to 6. We knew this anyway, and they have increased the number of packs available, including icon packs, but also these 3, well, more 2 interesting pack types rather than 3, because the first one is 2 ultimate packs for 2 tokens. Now, of course, this is, it's kind of, if you've got 2 tokens left, or if you barely play the game and you've done maybe 2, you can just claim 2 ultimate packs and have something for nearly nothing. They are there for 62 days. They have launched or released, I think, 8 tokens in the first batch, which means we've got to wait 3 weeks till the new season, 21 days, and then we'll get a new batch, which I'm guessing is going to be the remaining 10 tokens. So there's that. There's a ×5 85 plus pack, which sounds really good, actually. I would be tempted to do that and keep it for Team of the Year. I know a lot of people won't keep it for Team of the Year. I'm probably leaning toward the, screw it, I'll just open it now because I'm impatient. But at the same time, maybe, I don't know, maybe I would. I don't know what I'd do. I really don't know what I would do. Would I open it now? Would I wait? I'm not sure. Same goes for this one. Now, this one is really nice. I like the look of this a lot. It's a 83 plus rare players 25 pack, so 25 cards in total, all of them 83 plus. You could get a bunch of Benegas, well, maybe not a bunch, but one Benega and Odegaard and name every, Castiles, all the 83 rated fodder, or you could get some of the, like, you could get Mane, Casemiro, Verratti, you could get loads of them. That would be a really interesting pack to open. I'm not sure if you can get icons in these, though. I'm erring on the side of no. I don't think you probably can. And the reason I think you probably can't is because in upgrades like the player picks and, you know, the 81 pluses that we've had, the 83 double upgrades and things, icons have not been in them. So I would imagine icons not in these. They will be in these because an ultimate pack is just a standard pack type. Now, Ante Vidic is the first icon that we come to. I think he's about 400, 500k on the market, correct me if I'm wrong. But 7 tokens, you can get that in this rotation, which is decent. But I'm not sure whether you'd want... I don't know, maybe some people would. I don't know, Man United fans would be all over that. For me, personally, doesn't really do it for me. Not someone that I'm that bothered with, but that doesn't mean he's not a good card. Moving on to the base icon pack. This is the final item you can claim in this rotation. You can get this if you do all of the managerial masterpiece sections and the 3 squad battle sections, and you get a base icon. Is that good? Is that bad? I'm not sure. I don't know. I couldn't tell you whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, if I'm honest. Whether you'd want to do... I mean, if you want to go for Vidic and then maybe next rotation roll the dice with that, I'm not sure. Hadji is there. Of course he is. He's everywhere. Every icon pack you open, you get Hadji. Every SBC you do, it's Hadji. I don't know why. This guy there is just everywhere for me. Moving on to the base or the mid icon pack. That's an interesting one. You could get lucky and hit a really nice mid icon for 10 tokens, or you could get what you could have got for 8 tokens. It is a gamble, believe it or not, in a Peggy 3. Who'd have thought it? Davor Suker, 87 rated. I thought they were going to release the 90 rated version of this card, but the 87 does have more pace, so I suppose each to their own. 11 tokens. If you are a fan of one of the 27 clubs that he's played for in his career, it's not that many. It's quite. There are quite a few. Can I have a look at the card? Yeah, so there are a few clubs, to be fair, but still, if you're a fan of those clubs, or any of those clubs, then maybe you'll be interested in that card. Again, personally, I'm going to steer clear. Mid-icon pack for 12 tokens, not too shabby. You will have to wait until the end of, well, the beginning of January to get it, but it's there. Coman, for me, this is just I just don't see anyone doing it. Like, again, fans of Groningen, Ajax, PSV, Barcelona, Feyenoord, yeah, why not? Sure, if you like him, but 5'11", is that tall enough? Don't know. High attacking work rate for a centre-back, not ideal. Stats, no denying that is a great card. I just feel like maybe as a CDM he would probably be better because he's got that sort of passing and shooting and stuff. I don't know. For me, it just doesn't do it, but if you like it, go for it. Rijkaard, I think maybe that could have been a little bit cheaper. I think Rijkaard could have been way in and around where Hadji is. I mean, it's a good card again, but is it a card people would want to go for? Again, if you support one of those clubs, then maybe you'll be all over this and you'll really like him. But again, for me personally, it just doesn't do it for me. But, you know, that's just me. That's just my opinion. It's just what I want and don't want, right? So who am I to say? This one is interesting. Mid or prime icon pack for 15 tokens. I think I'd be quite excited to roll the dice on this. Yeah, you could be left with a mid icon that you could have got for 12 tokens, or you could hit a prime. And even if you do hit a prime, it could be deco. So who knows, right? Moving on, 89 plus mid icon. Went through this earlier in the video that I released this afternoon. There are an awful lot of good 89 plus cards you can get there. There are not that many sort of bum ones. So for 16 tokens, it's a long time to wait, but you could do that. And if you have the time to complete the other 2 tokens, you can get 2 ultimate packs on top of that as well. Not bad. And then finally, you have the base icon player pick, which I think should be any icon player pick. I think you could get 3 base, you could get 3 mid, you could get 3 prime, you could get a mix of any 3 of them. I think that's the way they should have done this rather than just the base icon. But that's just my opinion. And then Thierry Henry to finish things off. It's a shame you can't use your 1. If you did do all 18, you'd be left with 1 random token. It's a shame there's nothing for 1. Just like a 50k pack for 1 token would be nice. But hey, if you want to get Henry by when, you know, mid to end of January, then crack on. This is going to last until the 12th of February, I think. So you've got until then. The other things that they mentioned that I'm not going to show you here because it's literally just a line of text. There will be a road to the final Team 3 at some point for the Champions League and the Europa League, presumably, which is interesting. Didn't expect that. They've never done that before, so that's something for nothing. Let's have a little look at the objectives themselves just briefly before we head off here. Let me know in the comments which icon or pack or whatever that you plan to do. There's the Freeze Balassi. It's all in Managerial Masterpiece. Essentially what it comes down to is 17 wins. 17 wins? Can you imagine? That wouldn't be worth it. 7 wins and scoring 15 separate matches. So you will have to play 15 matches at least, and you get 7. You need 7 wins. You'll probably do the rest along the way as well. But that looks like a decent card. Definitely interested in that. Icon swaps, it looks like a lot there. There's only really 5 to be sort of paying interest in. That's the top 5 leagues. Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, Bundesliga, and League 1, or Ligue 1, which is win 6 in the one league mode. With at least 5 first owner League 1 players in your starting squad. So you can double up on these if you can somehow fit Bundesliga and La Liga players, for example, in one team. You can get 5 first owner. Oh no, it says one league. My bad. Ignore me. You have to use 5 first owner players, but it has to be one league. So you can't double up on them. You used to be able to double up on the squad battles ones. You can't now because they've not included nationalities. They've just done league. If you did the foundations for the Dutch League, the MLS, and the Championship, you have some decent cards to use in these. I think I've given King up in an SBC actually, so my bad. But it is only squad battles, so I'm not really that concerned. But yeah, win 5 squad battles matches with those, and if you have your foundation players, they will help you big time, especially in the Dutch League, because those foundation players are really nice. But a lot of content to be getting on with. Even though you can only get 8 tokens right now, it is still going to take a long while to get there because you've got to win 6 games 5 times. And who knows how long that's going to take if you come up against a tough opponent. You've got these 3 at the bottom here, which give you 2 2-player packs and a 25k pack as well. You'll just get that just for playing the games and scoring goals and stuff, which is a nice little touch, I suppose. What do you think of icon swaps, and what do you think of the Freeze team? Which icon section pack player thing are you going to go for? And are any other Freeze players tickling your fancy? Let me know in the comments. If you have enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.